Hey everyone, this is my reaction to the second episode of Shoujo Kageki Revue Starlight. So, last episode was certainly interesting. We have our stage play Starlight, which is kind of what this whole show revolves around. This fancy school that's all about this artsy stuff, and a bunch of characters that's, we're probably going to learn more about as we go forward. But Karin is kind of our main one, along with Hikari, who is childhood friends with her, which transferred to the school. She's kind of a mysterious transfer student type character. We don't know exactly why she came here. There's just speculation about that. And apparently things kind of took a turn when they went to the underground stage, and Karin suddenly saw Hikari and Juna doing something. I mean, it was obviously the audition. I'm almost sure about that because we saw that on that one phone. And Hikari, the reason she was upset is probably because Karin kind of ruined her audition. Maybe, probably. I still don't know exactly what the deal is with any of that. So we'll probably learn a lot more about that in this episode. I do want to say real quick before I get into it that I will be watching the official version like I did for the first time, even though I know, yes, the subs are not the greatest, but I really don't like using fan subs for reaction videos for several reasons. So usually, unless it's really, really bad or they piss me off a lot, I usually am not going to do that. But so I just want to bring that up. I'll probably rewatch that good version like on my own time to make sure I fully understand what's going on. But as for reactions, this is the version I'll probably most likely do going forward, unless something changes. So yeah, let's get into it. 3, 2, 1, play. Starting off in the room. Someone's still sleeping. So we're not gonna continue where we left off in the last episode, or we'll just get back to it later, maybe. I do want to know what happened immediately after that, so. Okay, here we go. And the curtain's been lowered. That's good for her. I'd say she did fairly well. And then she probably knew what was even happening. I don't know, maybe in a corner crying. Oh, well, that's not as bad as I was imagining. I was sure you would say you would die, but barely. No. Bit of a nightmare. There's this giraffe that was horrible, which I actually forgot about the giraffe until just now. I don't believe you when you say it like that. It's a very good question. And she's just kind of in the room. Oh. Oh. Okay then. It's a bit of a change of heart. I'm okay with that. And here I thought she was mad at Conan. And opening. Oh, by the way, some people have compared this anime to Revolutionary Girl Lieutenant, I believe it's called. Just so you guys know, I have not seen the anime, so. If there are any similarities, I will not be I will not be picking up on them. Gotta love Hikari's little hairpin. Oof. Good thing that wasn't a very long fall. Man, notice that she's holding tight on her. Of course, my hero likes her a lot, so, you know. And the giraffe, of course. And actually, she holds tightly to the Cullen's hairpin. That little. I think that's Maya and Claudine, the two that were like rivals. Possibly a ship as well. And you gotta have that hand holding at the end. And yes, the show definitely does have Yuri vibes, there's no doubt about that. They're not really being subtle about that. Our room, I love when they capitalize that. Like it's supposed to be their love nest, and she's just intruding on them. Shush, shush, you're not supposed to talk about that. People think you're crazy if you start talking about giraffes. uh, it's nothing, it's just an inside joke. Don't worry about it. There's totally no giraffes or anything talking to me last week. A giraffe was the weirdest thing about that, let's be honest. Oh god. Well, we did see a bike in the opening, so, you know, there you go. You're still alive, Kaoruko. Oh, she's much cuter without the helmet. Oh, she was she was sleeping in there, wow, because you couldn't even tell because of the helmet. I bet it does. So yeah, I do think the girls are kind of segmented off into ships. Things are a bit more complicated with Cotton's little love triangle there, though. Yeah, please tell me. The secret. Oh, you're not leaving me again. Wow. Yeah, I filmed this all. Indeed. Wait, now that I know that the vast majority of these are have amateur voice actresses, I really can't unnotice that. Yes. I know you want to break the rules, but don't. She's still not gonna let go. Indeed she is. You watching this closely? I see you staring at her. Don't think I don't notice that. Caught him, you struggling a bit? Push. Love. Yeah, you definitely need to be high for this show. Were you even making noises, Cotton, or were you just mouthing it? Because it looked like you were just mouthing it. I don't know how I could tell that, but still, it came across to me that way. Does anyone want to eat with me? Yeah, they just skip lunch, I'm sure. They just go straight from breakfast and dinner. Just deliberately hiding from your waifu. Rude. Speaking of the giraffe, I'm not gonna get used to that. Bringing that promise up again. There's obviously some sort of significance of that. The transition note was not necessary, but that's funny. That's a great nickname. And she found you, yay. Oh, cut it. I don't know how you would even attempt to translate that, but... Banana pudding. I guess bananas also seem to be a theme in this show. Of course you do. Beautiful dress. Beautiful girl in it. Yeah, I could definitely see them being the main couple of the play. I'm just gonna call it a play. I don't know all the terminology with this stuff, but yeah, she's not the most talkative person at the best of times. But yeah, they are very much they're good. I can see them being the favorites to win the important roles. Top Gear. Get a room, you two. Indeed. What's on your mind? I mean, why wouldn't you want to watch that? Not everyone can be the star, you know. I choose Hikari. There we go. That guy. Uh, well then, that's how it goes, I guess. Well, this is awkward. I guess we're together now. I still love this subtle comedy in this show. Yes. Can you tell me anything, at least about the giraffe? I need to know that much at least. No, she just kind of showed up following Hikari. Yep, that's what she did. She just went onto the elevator. They are pretty good. Well, that too. Very close. I can tell you are super serious about this. Nice and sweaty. But there's a lot of passion in that, so that was quite enjoyable to watch. Doesn't miss a beat. You okay? Don't push yourself too hard. Yeah, this probably wouldn't have happened if you actually paired up with her instead of stealing away Hikari. Just saying. Yeah, I bet. Miss Tryhard. Miss, how dare you people not take this as seriously as I do? What's wrong with you people? I really don't like characters like that. Oh, so they do straight up just call her Banana. Okay. I almost picked up on that before, but it never fully clicked. Okay. Wake up. Seriously, do you always sleep? I wasn't paying attention to what the teacher was saying because I figured it wasn't important, but this is the type of show where they probably would see important things in that foreshadowing and stuff, so I probably should. Are you mad at me, Hikari? Can we kiss and make up, please? Yes, the chosen ones. Well, that's rude. She just wants to be a part of it. You're the one that said you want to be a star with her. So you're gonna tell us why you went with Hikari? I mean, from a storytelling perspective, it was obviously to pair Kanan and her together, but Okay. Well, of course she's not gonna have as much shine as somebody that's literally named Hikari. But I'd say she shines a decent amount. She did well in the audition, so... I'm just learning your first name, so please don't do that. Some solo dance in there. I quite like the citrus notebook there. Good to see. I approve. Well, they're at another level, so... And of course it's Maya, who else would it have been? Well, Hikari seems to have given up on that idea anyway, so... The giraffe. You have literally shown me the light, Hikari. Starlight, so that's what the kids call it these days. That thing still freaks me out. Just, good God. Did she get the text this time? Yep, now she does get the text. She's important enough. She has enough shine, I guess. I am reborn. Is that the episode? Or no, we're just going back to the stage. Okay. Do we make new outfits every time or what? I mean, I guess if you bother to do the animation for this, you want to use it more than once, I suppose. Is that referring to the girl? Because I make no promises. But yes, here we go. More stage stuff. Looking forward to this. And pretty good sync, too. Yes. I look forward to you two doing Starlight together. Really great lights, too. Star. Fit in, I guess. That's definitely true. Don't know why that made me laugh so much. Uh, Limitless shine. Still freak me out, man. And you just... I swear I'm getting progressively more and more creeped out by this giraffe. And a Batoru. Here we go. Here we go. A review of desire. Sounds so much like the word review. Let's see how we do here. I can see they don't bother to translate this. Or she'll try. One of the two. Nice dodge. Bring down the stage, why don't you? Oh, the trick. She's right there. Hopefully you see that and can dodge again. Okay, class is in session. Just the glasses in the chair. Ah, thought it was gonna hit me for a second. I love what they do with the lights. It's not really fair. She has a melee weapon against that ranged weapon. But all she has to do is get close. Mannequin with boobs, more importantly. Okay. Oh no, mannequin's fighting back. But yeah, you should look forward. It's coming towards you. I was close. Pretty, but close. Very nice, actually. Definitely can't knock the animation of this show. And the animation, the music, it's all really good. But that's a problem. You might want to make sure you fall through the broken glass part. Okay, good thing she did. And everyone else's chance, too. I'm curious how they determine the amount of shine in someone. Yeah, so far we haven't seen, Maya or Claudine here, have we? uh, she definitely has those. Please tell me I found the only one that's creeped out by the giraffe. I'm curious. Don't we all? But not everyone's cut out for it. Yes, we made that promise and it will totally come true. Very close. I think we have a winner here. But yeah, the whole singing while fighting thing reminds me of Symphogear. It is good because I love Symphogear. And yes, here we go. Good job, Joe Cuttin. I knew you had it in you. Really? I'm not sure I get it. Oh, okay, that's what you meant. I gotcha. It's the cut is the reason why she was able to shine as much as she is. Because, they're destined to be together as stars on the stage, as lovers in the bed. But yeah, I kind of figured as much. They were kind of setting you up for that. Hi, you okay down there? I think I told you that. Yes. A lot of protagonists are very simple-minded, so maybe there is something to that theory. That was nice. Still don't really like you, but that was nice. Yes, please do. Went straight to the nickname. Yes, I want that nickname to become a thing. Far better nickname than Jun Jun. Very far more creative. So we do see Claudine and Maya there. This is English. Do you? So that was the second episode of Shoujo Kageki Revue Starlight. And this episode, a decent amount of focus was given to Juna this time, because it's kind of like the end of her arc, I guess. Because she's trying very hard, she's doing her best to try to surpass people that are, better than her, have more talent and all that. So she's been working really, really hard at that, to the point where she, shames other people that she views as not working as hard as she is. Because, your own personal standard should be the standard given to everyone, after all. That's totally how reality works. But yeah, she did have her battle with Kana near the end there, which she lost, so basically, yeah, she's not going to be the star, basically, is what we've established with this episode. As far as stuff with Juna goes, with Hikari, apparently the episode started out with Hikari just kind of standing in their room, saying, okay, I'll be staying with you now. It's a bit of an interesting change of heart she had. I'm not sure exactly why. I mean, I'm pretty sure it's related to the whole audition thing, but I don't see what she plans to gain from this, because she did initially, pass on the offer and left because obviously Mujirou over there didn't want that, because she wants it to be her love nest with Kaden, and if Hikari's there, it kind of ruins that, so, she's still not happy about any of that. So the walk home was really fun, because you had Kaden continuously trying to get Hikari's attention. He was kind of ignoring her and telling her, okay, you can't talk with that stuff, it's forbidden. Remember, you'll get fined otherwise, which is much better than getting killed, which is what I initially assumed what it was. Because that's a pretty big thing in, a lot of works of fiction. The idea of, hey, you can't tell anyone about this, or else you die. Basically, that's a pretty common thing. But yeah, it was just fun, you had Mujirou trying to cling to Kaden and all that, because she's getting very jealous and possessive and all that good stuff. And we had some fun stuff with Kaoruko, who just... her main personality trait at this point in the story is the fact that she sleeps a lot. And I love how she was just sleeping inside of her helmet, because you couldn't tell at all until she took it off. And as soon as I realized that, it clicked in my head. That was really funny. I don't know, she's pretty cute. So at this point, I pretty much figured out who all the intended ships are in this series. You have Futaba and Kaoruko, you have Nana and Juna, you have Claudine and Maya, and Hikari and Kanen. Now, the awkward thing is the fact that there's like 9 characters, so someone's left out here, and that would be Mujirou, the one that certainly does like Kanen, but it's obviously not ever going to go anywhere, because the obvious ship there is Kanen and Hikari, so, poor Mujirou, she's destined to be alone, because all the other girls already have their ships, so yeah, it's going to be a very sad anime for her, I can already tell. Now, we had some various things in the classes, like stretching and stuff like that, and eventually we got to lunchtime. Now, the funniest thing about this was probably Kaden's line about when she was looking for Hikari to have lunch with her, is her line about maybe they don't have lunch in England. Okay. Do any of you know of a country that doesn't have lunch? That's just not a thing there? I am curious, because I don't think that's a thing. I think that's a pretty universal thing. I mean, I've really thought about it, but I'm trying to think, and I don't think I've ever heard of any country not having lunch. I mean, maybe they call it something different. Maybe they eat at slightly different time. Not that there's really a designated time for lunch, really. But I don't know. I just thought that was a bit of a silly thought. I mean, even if they didn't have lunch in England, Hikari's still like Japanese, isn't she? She would still, and this is still lunchtime. It's still an opportunity to eat. She would still take advantage of the opportunity to eat food, even if it wasn't a regular thing for her. So I just thought that was a very silly thing for her to say. It was just pretty amusing. You can find out Hikari was straight up hiding from Kaden, which makes sense, but she did eventually find her, because you can only hide from your waifu for so long. And she brought pudding. However, Hikari wasn't really into the pudding. It didn't seem like. She said she didn't like things that jiggle or wobble or whatever she said. So basically, I took that as meaning that she's a flat as justice type of character. That's her preference, so that's really cool to find out. After that, we got a nice scene of Claudine and Maya dancing together, which I actually really enjoyed watching that. They definitely work very well together. you can definitely see why they're paired up, like, you know, as the main couple for Starlight last time, because they can, yeah, I could definitely see them doing a great job with that. One of my favorite scenes of the episode was probably the moment when they were trying to pair up, because you had Karen, who obviously wanted to pair with Hikari. You had Juna, who wanted to pair with Nana, because those are the ships, obviously. And then I just like how they executed this scene, because they both said, "Hey, Hikari, hey, Nana." Then Nana went to Hikari, "Hey, Hikari, want to be partners?" And then you just had that look on both of their faces, like, huh? What just happened? Why would you do that to me? That's just so horrible. I just loved how that scene was executed so well. They just look at you like, well, I guess I'm partnering with you, as no one else left, so let's do this. So I really enjoyed that scene a lot. It may have been more of an argument than anything else, but I still kind of liked just watching Karen and Juna dance. That was just a fun little thing to watch as well. Just that there was definitely a lot of passion there, to say the least. Quite a bit of shining or glistening, you know, with the sweat. We had a scene where we had two conversations kind of bouncing back and forth, one between Juna and Nana, and one between Hikari and Karen. Basically, Hikari wants Karen to butt out, as she put it in the subs, but that's not going to happen. Karen is determined to become a star with Hikari. She made a promise. They've definitely reiterated that quite a few times in the story. Obviously, Hikari has some her feelings about that. But that is a thing that happened. That's a thing that's definitely relevant, and it's not something that Hikari can just pretend didn't happen. So, yes, I do believe the two of them can become a star together, you know, become one star as they're, you know, intertwined with each other as just one star. I think that could work. But yeah, on the other side, you had Juna talking about also wanting to become a star, and all her stuff about working hard and her usual stuff, basically. Now, you had Karen, who actually did get the invite this time, because now she apparently does shine enough. But she didn't before, and the reasoning before that is because Hikari is now here. She can only shine so much on her own. It's not a big enough shine, but when Hikari is in her life, then the shine is much stronger. Which is kind of what Karen was kind of discussing with Hikari before anyway, so yeah, it all kind of fits like that. And I think both Hikari and Karen will go very far together, but as far as becoming stars go, and I'm definitely interested to see exactly how all that progresses going forward. Then we got our second audition. There's not really a lot to say on this. It was great to watch, you know. Nice animation, music, dance, fight, choreography, whatever you want to call it. It was all pretty good. I have no real complaints with any of that. Aside from the fact that, you know, we once again see, you know, Juna doing it, I would kind of like to see Hikari maybe battle someone else, like, you know, anyone else. I'm sure we'll get more of that going forward, because I think this is probably Juna's last audition. Like, I'm not sure exactly how any of this works, really. I won't pretend that I do. But I do hope that we, you know, we do get some more variety in our fights. Because we didn't really get to see Claudine and Maya fight. I think we got to see, like, maybe an aftermath of a fight there in that one shot. I wasn't not sure exactly what we saw there, but yeah, I do hope to get to see more variety with these auditions. After the audition was over and that you had Claudine win, we had a bit of a shot with Hikari on the floor in kind of a fetal position. I think you even had that childhood picture of the two of them next to her. And all that, basically apologizing to Karen. Now, there's different ways you could take that, of course. You know, it could be an apology for wanting to force Karen out of all of this. It could be an apology for something she plans on doing in the future to once again force her out of it. It could be, there's a lot of things it could be, really. It's kind of vague, but the point is, I'm sure Karen's words got to her. But regardless, I'm curious if Mujirou will take any drastic actions, really. Because it's obvious that she likes Karen, and Hikari just swoops in one day and just kind of steals her away is kind of how she's going to be viewing this. So, and we did get that shot of firsthand outside the room while Hikari was on the floor. So I don't know, I feel like they might be setting up for some kind of big confrontation involving Mujirou and Hikari in this love triangle situation. And I'm kind of curious what they'll do with that, if anything. That's another thing that I'm kind of just, you know, that's on my mind. In any case, yeah, another really good episode. This show is certainly keeping my interest for the most part. Definitely making me want to come back for more next week, so that is what I will do. Thank you for watching, and thank you Cnouki, as well as everyone else, for doing what you can to support the channel. It means a lot to me, and I hope we can continue to grow the channel together. If you want to do more to support the channel, then you can become a patron on my Patreon and get cool rewards like early access to certain videos. Have a good one.